Good morning and welcome back. Here's a look at your current conditions out there. A fairly cool start to the morning compared to what we're getting into for the rest of the day and into the weekend. As you can see, Santa Barbara, the hottest place on our map right now at 60 degrees, but Paso Robles, though it's 54 degrees right now, going to add close to 50 degrees by day's end. We're looking at 52 degrees in San Luis Obispo, Santa Maria at 53 degrees. Here's a look at our winds right now. Pretty calm most areas across the board. Very few gusts as we get into the morning hours. However, that will start to pick up a little bit, mainly in the Santa Barbara County area. A look at our microclimate model shows this morning that marine layer going to be kind of stubborn, moving out of the area before those winds start to pick up and finally push it out. But the warm weather that we're going to experience, that high ridge of pressure, is going to trap that marine layer in, so making it last throughout the morning. As we can see, though, going into later this afternoon, it's going to move out. But again, sticking to the area by tonight and into tomorrow morning before it finally mixes out, making for a very nice clear sky out there. However, going to be very warm across the board throughout the weekend. So beach is going to be a nice spot to get away from all of that heat. As I mentioned, winds are going to start to pick up, so you can see in Santa Barbara, our wind forecast shows by noon, seeing some gusts up to 15 miles per hour. Not too much going on in northern San Luis Obispo County, but the 5 cities area down into the Lompoc region going to see a little bit of gusts, especially if you go inland, which a lot of the population isn't there, so not going to be really a problem, but going to see some bigger gusts of wind in that area. The biggest thing that we want to talk about today is the watches and warnings for this weekend. We're looking at a heat advisory that starts tomorrow at 11 a.m. going through Sunday, and that is for this inland valley and inland mountain area, including Paso Robles. So we're expecting temperatures to be 6 to 12 degrees hotter than usual, going to be very warm out there. And that's because of our upper level forecast here, which shows a high pressure ridge moving into the area. So you can see that's being brought in by Arizona and New Mexico. Finally mixing out, though, by Monday. Temperatures start to return somewhat to normal. Tuesday is going to be much cooler, and into Wednesday. Here's a look at our forecast for today. High of 80 in Santa Barbara, 79 in Santa Maria, 81 San Luis Obispo. As I mentioned, 100 in Paso Robles. Only going to get hotter as we get into the weekend. 70s along the coastline in Santa Barbara County with 80s and 90s inland. The 5 cities area looking at mid to high 60s along your beaches with hotter weather inland. And in San Luis Obispo County, we're looking at mid to high 60s on the beaches. A beautiful beach day out there with hotter weather inland. Dustin?